evening. Is it evening now? It's getting there. Just wanted to come here live and talk about our New Year shred because it's actually going to be the best ever. The biggest and the best ever. And I just want to talk about what that looks like and, what you guys want to prepare for. So the date is January 16th. And we strategically, I just got off a call with the ER Shred Board. We just had a lot of fun, spent some time together. I love those people so much. And we picked the 16th to keep in line with, we've been doing Mondays kickoffs, which has worked very well. But this is going to be our big one. Like, we have decided at a board level to really, really inject a lot of support and, guidance and entertainment and knowledge, education, information, all into these seasonal shreds. We're still doing monthly shreds, but then seasonally, we're going to do it's going to be a bigger deal. And if we do it seasonally, we can we can kind of afford in terms of, time, energy, investment. We can afford to really inject even a little bit more. So with that said, I want to invite the world, and I want to invite all ER shredders, past, present, join us. Let's have a lot of fun with this. I'm going to talk about a little bit about New Year's resolutions, but join us and let's make this a hell of a lot of fun. And what's the intent? Well, pretty simple. The intent is to actually get well, and to stay well, and then to help go beyond ourselves and help others get well. That's always been the intent. And so with that said, we've found a way by implementing this protocol, this way, if you will, of eliminating all the shit from the modern diet. We incorporate old meets new, the old way of eating, the ancient way of eating, combined with, modern scientific advances. We combine the two, and we show people not just how to eat, but how to eat for them individually, how to build their own dietary blueprint. If you haven't seen it, hi, Jennifer Birch. Good to see you. If you haven't checked it out, go to ershred.com and click on the actual manual of the protocol and get familiar with all of that, because it's an education in and of itself. But we're teaching people how to feel around food. And for many people, for myself at the age of 40, it was the first time I'd ever done that in my entire life. It's so meaningful. It's so unbelievably impactful, and it even causes a tremendous amount of emotion, because if you haven't felt well in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 plus years, it's so meaningful to get well, to feel well, to be well, to operate, to perform, to have good, healthy emotions. And the community to me is just like the bonus, like the big bonus on top. So with that said, when it comes to New Year's resolutions, okay, yeah, I totally believe I see both sides. What's up, Natasha? It's good to see you. Oh man, I love you and Rick so much. And by the way, Jennifer Birch originates from Natasha, and that's just the way that ER Shred has grown, organic, naturally, word of mouth, referral. It's beautiful, and it's the ultimate way to build genuine culture. So with all that said, I see both sides. It's like people saying New Year's resolutions, oh bullshit, you don't need New Year's resolutions, you just have to take control now. I see that side. I mean, I understand that, but I see the other side. I see the other side, which is, you know what? Things got away from me. The holidays, incredibly stressful, incredibly distracting. I did some things I didn't anticipate. I went down some roads I didn't want to. And you know what? I'm not in a position at this point in time where I can tackle all of that. But Hans Walker's watching my live, man. That makes me feel really special. What's up? What's up from New Zealand? But you know what? I'm going to tackle him in the new year. I can get with that. I've just never been one of those judgmental people. I have been a judgmental person, but around fitness, I don't want to be a judgmental person, but around fitness, around fitness, I just want people to show up. And so like, I've been a gym regular for a lot of years. Even when I didn't feel well, I still tried to go to the gym. And as a result, I would see all these every year at the new year. I'd see all the gym full of all these new faces, all these new people. And you know what I would always think? I would think, good for them, man. And I would make an effort when I'd see new people, or when I'd see people that was obviously, they're making it to the gym. It's hard. It's hard when you're out of shape. It's hard you get really sore when you first get going, right? And I would make an effort to cheer them on. And I would always make an effort to say, hey, man, you're in the right place. Good job. Keep it up. And then if I see them there again and again, I'd be like, hey, man, you're seeing results. You're looking good. Keep it up. Because I just want people to be well. And there's like no competition around any of this. And I think it's funny how some people are afraid to go to the gym because they feel judged. And I think, damn, that sucks, because everybody should, if you don't go to the gym, go on a hike, everybody should be working out. But if you feel judged at a gym, that's just not good culture. That's not good, because I really believe that, everybody should be cheered on for trying to tackle their fitness. It's very important. Very important. So with that said, it's not like we cater to the New Year's resolutions, but come on, guys, like, we're human. If people come out of the holidays and then New Year's hits and they're feeling like, you know what, I'm going to set some goals, I'm all for that. How can we not be all for that? Don't belittle people for setting New Year's goals. Yo, bullshit, New Year's goals. Nobody accomplishes New Year's resolutions. I ain't going to go there. I'm going to embrace it. And my belief is it's all a matter of getting on the right tracks with the right community. And if you can do those things, if you can get in the right environment and have the right information and the right guidance, the right support, I know without a doubt you can actually transform your life. We are the kings and queens of transformation. We have been doing it for years. It's what we do best. We kill at transformations. That is our niche. That is our role to play. And watching people just like, boom, they birth out of that cocoon and they become a butterfly. And it's just magnificent. That's what we do. So with that said, we need to get the word out. I need all ER shredders, past, present. I need everybody. Please go and market the living hell out of this shred. Okay? January 16th. Why did we do that? Because in my experience doing this over 20 years, the new year is too soon. And I'll tell you why. Because people, they go through the holidays and then they go through the new year, and guess what happens? The new year hits and they feel like they're in a damn coma. They have indulged. A lot of people have indulged. We're not going to judge that. They've indulged. They've been under a lot of stress. They've been having a lot of fun. Good for them. Because they've had a lot of stress, they're trying to have a lot of fun to offset the stress. That's fine. But what we're going to do is we're going to give it about 2 weeks. 1 week so that they can come out of the coma, at least a week, to come out of the coma and realize, like, I should probably do something different. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Diana. And then that other week is actually built in there so that people that come right out of the new year and they're like, you know what, I'm done. Like, this is over. I'm going to push back. I'm going to take back control. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And if they hear about us, or we contact them, we need them to have time to place their order and get their products. And so that's really why we're doing what we're doing. It's very strategic. It's actually really smart. So between now and say January 7th, all of us, we've got to talk to our families. We've got to talk to our coworkers. We got to talk to all of our friends. We got to talk to groups of people, all of our associations at the gym or at church or at sporting events, wherever, it doesn't matter. I want to get this to be the biggest thing ever. And why? Because I know what's going to happen. If our goal is to truly help people push back against what's been taught to them, against all the bullshit information that's been handed down from governing bodies above, to push back against all the limiting beliefs, to push back against all the lies, to push back against all the confusion and conflicting information. If we're going to do it, guess what? We have to share our stories with people. And if we do that with passion, I actually believe we're going to make a difference in those people's lives. I've seen it. Over the last 2.5 years, I've seen it time and time and time again. People we share the shred with, it dramatically and substantially impacts their life if they get on the tracks and if they build that blueprint and if they stay with the community, lives transformed. I'm talking insane. I'm talking nutty. It's crazy how much these people change for the better. It's nuts. We have the most powerful gift you could possibly share with anyone. It's there. It's just all you have to do. The vehicle that facilitates the sharing of the gift is your mouth. You have to share. You have to tell. You have to tell your story. You have to be brave. You have to be bold. And you have to share with people from a place of genuine love and a heartfelt, sincere intent. And if you'll do that, if you'll do it, I can promise you, you're going to turn into a hero. There is nothing, Bob Sibright, what's up, my brother, ER Shred Ambassador. I learned this from Bob. There is nothing more vibrationally higher than the gratitude we feel from the lives we touch. Is there income there for people who want to go beyond themselves and generate income for their families and livelihood and, and make that money? Yes, absolutely. It's there. And it's there in abundance. It's how I made my living. Keep that in mind as well, that those of you that haven't gone beyond yourself, could you use the income's there? And if whether your intent is to generate more income for your family, I hope it's both. I hope your intent is, I need to generate more income for my family. I need to get creative. I need to do something that I'm passionate about. And I want to help other people. And I want to make a difference in this world. And I want to make this community even better because it's dramatically and profoundly impacted my life. Let's get in that space. All right. I hope you're with me.